everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Nick, and welcome back to the 90s Guy channel. Today we're going to be going over a rather large haul that I got from Disc Replay and also from a really good brother from the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Facebook group. I would highly recommend joining that group. A lot of good guys in there, figure collectors, wrestling memorabilia, stuff like that. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. And these are kind of hard to find nowadays. So being able to find these in such good shape and so many at once is just fantastic. So I'll go ahead and jump into it. We got Bound for Glory 2005, Bound for Glory 2011, Sacrifice 2010, Slammiversary 2010, and some of these are double packs. Like this one is Victory Road 2010 and No Surrender 2010. Let me go through some of the matches. We got Matt Morgan versus Hernandez, Brian Kendrick versus Doug Williams, first time ever Ric Flair versus Jay Lethal. Wow, that's definitely foretelling. Kurt Angle versus Jeff Hardy at No Surrender. Like, some of these matches are just amazing. Madison Rayne versus Velvet Sky. Motor City Machine Gun versus Beer Money. TNA was really kicking ass during this time. And even now, Impact is really good. This one's really cool. TNA Wrestling Greatest Moments. So it goes through like Mick Foley's arrival to TNA Wrestling in September 2008. Kurt Angle versus Sting in an empty arena match. First ever Knockouts Tag Team Champions crowned at No Surrender. Team 3D wins their 23rd Tag Team title. Jeff Hardy returned to TNA Wrestling. Hogan and Ric Flair returned to the ring. Like, a lot of really good moments. Lockdown 2010. We got Genesis 2007. Destination 2011. Hardcore Justice 2010. We've got Turning Point. What year? I don't even know what year this is. It doesn't say what year. Then we got some other ones here. We've got... These must be early ones. I don't see a date on them for some reason. We've got Final Resolution. No Surrender. Hard Justice. And this one's like a compilation of the best of AJ Styles. And we all know, the great career of AJ Styles. So, I mean, this is a lot of his early stuff. Versus D'Lo Brown, Loki, Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, Primetime Elix Skipper, and Loki versus him and D'Lo for the NWA World Tag Team match. Title, I mean. AJ Styles versus Loki versus Jerry Lynn. Loki was a badass. Then we got this one right here, Global Impact in Japan. This is kind of neat. Christopher Daniels versus Watari Anu. I'm probably butchering that, but Steiner Brothers versus Tomko and Giant Bernard. We've got 50 Greatest Moments of TNA. We've got the history of TNA Year 1. And this is the last stack here. And then it'll be done. X Division Volume 1 and 2. X Division was, of course, their version of, like, basically anything goes. Some of the, I guess you call it cruiserweights type. Victory Road 08, Lockdown 07. Go ahead and grab a few here. Against All Odds 2008. This is Turning Point '09, Final Resolution '09, and Against All Odds 2010. So it's a triple pack. It's kind of interesting they did that. This must be another early one. This is Genesis. So this must be like the early... I don't even know if there's a date on it. I don't even see a date. This must be like the early, probably 2003, 2004 maybe. Christian Cage. A bunch of Christian Cage matches, is also known as Christian. And Christian Cage in AEW. We got Lockdown. I don't know what year this is. 2009. Got No Surrender with Bobby Lashley on the front. We got Destination Beyond the Ring. We got Sacrifice 2005. And this is the last little stack here. We've got Hard Justice '05. We've got Slammiversary 2008. No Surrender 2006. Hard Justice 2006. And Sacrifice 2006. Christian Cage versus Abyss. Sting and Samoa Joe versus Jarrett and Scott Steiner. We got America's Most Wanted versus AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. They got Jushin Thunder Liger, Petey Williams. This is for the World X Cup Finals. Alex Shelley, Eric Young, Jay Lethal, Black Tiger, Sanjay Dutt. I mean, a lot of these guys, obviously, you recognize a lot of these names, but TNA was definitely an alternative to WWE, because when WCW merged with WWF, ECW was out of business. So, Jeff Jarrett started this company, and they did a lot of things that other companies were not doing. I'm really happy that they're still going, known as Impact Wrestling. Very cool to see. Still doing their thing. But, that was my rather, large lot of TNA DVDs. Like I said, you really don't come across them as much as you used to anymore. I used to see a lot of them at Disc Replay. Very rarely do you ever see them. So, very glad to pick these up. And thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Give this video a like. Watch my other videos. And I will see you all later.